Hello tacticians, if you are looking for the walkthrough for Tyrith Quest, then you are in the right place, and if we can't get to 100% together, I'll make sure that you get as far as possible. As always, thank you to everyone who does support the channel, whether it's by hitting that subscribe button or use my friend code, as it really does help me out. But before we get into the quests, here's a code for Tyrith Shards. Whether you love or a hater, she is here to stay. And now, let's get on with that walkthrough. Common 1 kicks us off with taking no damage, no flying characters, and more importantly, you've only got one turn to do all this in. So I'd use Vindicta's active ability on the one in the middle, and if any of them survive, you've got her normal attack afterwards. Thaddeus can drop his bomb here, and then Tyrith can move up to the barbed wire, and then you're going to need to pray to RNGesus because her Vigilance Tunnel needs to kill this one, and hopefully you'll get an overkill. If not, there is that chance that the reanimation protocols will kick in and it'll get back up again. Trust me, that happened a few times on this mission. Finally, kill the last one. Common 2 is also take no damage, and I would start with Bellator on the swarm here. Then you've got Thaddeus to attack and Tyrith to attack. So far, so good. Then pray to whichever RNG gods you believe in and use Vindicta up here. Again, it's one where they might survive, move forward and then hurt Vindicta. But let's just assume that she is safe. You just need to use your active and finish them off however you wish. The final common mission is also all about taking no damage. So just move your characters into a better position like so. And all the enemies will come down to you. Now, if you're lucky, your sniper should kill one like that. Send Vindicta up and use her active and normal attack to clear a few out. And you can use Bellator's summons in to, well, hopefully clear that one out. Then all we need to do is use Tyrith's active ability to jump forward and kill one. And maybe kill this one. And of course, you know, there is a possibility that they won't die. Any of these could revive from those protocols, so that's why you've got Thaddeus and indeed Certus here to help protect you. Then your summons will take Makatep's Fury, and, well, all you need to do is retaliate in kind. Uncommon 1 means you can't use piercing weapons, and you can only have a maximum of 4 hits. So we can still use Vindicta and use her active ability to kill these two off, and you might need to use, oh my god, her normal attack just to make sure they are all dead. Then you can use Tyrith and use her active ability to get to this fella and finish him off with a good poke to the stomach. Finally, Thaddeus takes the high ground and does that. Uncommon 2 disallows use of flame weapons, so let's start by putting Varro on the high ground and using his normal attack. And if the worst happens like this, all is not yet over. We will then use Certus to kill one back here. Tyrith should be able to kill one, and then you've still got Thaddeus to get rid of the last. They will then move in, and again Tyrith can use her active, followed by a normal attack. And again, if you get resurrections, it's kind of fine. Certus can kill one. Thaddeus can kill another. And even with the worst RNG, you've still got a chance. Uncommon 3 means you can't use blast weapons, and therefore Thaddeus is having a well-deserved break. Use Vindicta's active ability and her normal attack to polish up here. Send Tyrith in to kill it off. We'll use Death from Above on Immerspec. And we'll just carry on attacking. Not quite killing him off, but doesn't really matter, so we'll heal at Bellator. What you would like to do now is get Tyrith onto this top point. Unfortunately, I've got too many fire hexes here, so let's go and kill this death mark over here, and then shoot. We'll go up with Bellator, triggers them both. We'll shoot this one, poke this one. Oh, didn't actually kill him, so let's go across with Vindicta and give him a punch in the face. Now, they come across. Tyrith is out of the equation now, but also she's not injured. So all we need to do is move Incisors across to heal everyone up. We'll attack with Bellator first, which will trigger his buddy, and then use Vindicta's normal attack to polish up down here. Rare 1 means no summons, no flame attacks, and you've only got one turn to do it in. And if you want a better solution, bring in Kariyan instead of Certus, which I'll show you after this. However, let's move everyone down first, and with Thaddeus, bomb the one at the bottom. Certus can use his Mortis round to kill one and do a slight amount of damage to this one. Then you use Tyrith's Vigilance Eternal to take out the one that's had damage, and you should be able to take out this last one because you get the buff from Thaddeus, like so. So if you do have Kariyan, the targeting is slightly different. So we'll still kill one with Thaddeus, but now it's the top one. This allows us to move down with Kariyan to then attack the one in the middle, and that can always happen. You can then use your Vigilance Eternal to kill one, and again, you know, the resurrection is always a thing, and then finally kill off the last one. Rare 2 restricts you to a maximum of 2 hits, so go up with Tyrith and kill one. Certus kills another, and you can go up with Incisors. Now, this is all well and good as long as you don't have too many resurrect. I think you can get away with one. Tyrith then goes up to kill one, and will then kill the other. Certus can go up and shoot. Then Incisors will be needed to heal, and that's why you can let one survive. Incisors goes down, Certus shoots, and we win. Rare 3 means you need to have a ranged attack, so we're going to start off with Vindicta going into the tall grass and burning these 3. If any survive, you can move across with Tyrith to shoot one. And if there is another one surviving, you've still got Certus to kill off the last one. The rest won't be able to reach you. Then what you need to do, with Certus, kill one, and you've got these 3 left. So with Vindicta, you can move up and use her active ability to target the one in the middle, and you've still got plenty of gas left to finish off the others. Rare 4 means we can't use any Psychers, which isn't really that big of a loss. We're going to send Tyrith up to kill this one, Certus will kill here, and Thaddeus will kill over here. And we'll just move Incisors in between the two. Now they're going to come down and give us a bit of a beating, but it's nothing we can't handle. However, the important thing is we need to kill this guy. We can go up and bomb this one. We'll move up with Tyrith. Oh, that's always a shame when they regenerate. Let's see where we can go and heal up. So, her retaliation came in real handy. She killed him. So, let's just check Certus is fine. He is, and heal everyone. We'll use Thaddeus to bomb here, killing him, and if not, we had Certus to follow up, and Tyrith can happily finish him. The final rare means you can't bring in anyone with Rapid Assault, which is basically you can't bring in Kariyan. We'll use Vindicta and a normal attack to, well, nearly kill those two. We'll bomb this one, and of course not quite finish the job. And let's see, if we use the Mortis round, we might kill both. Excellent. And we'll just put Incisors onto the barbed wire to entice them down. So it's always important to target these glowing ones first, as quite frankly, you don't want those scarabs spawning more and more. We'll kill that one with Certus, and then we're going to use the Armorium Cherub, the active ability from Vindicta, on Aleph Null, and use a normal attack on the other one. Now, we have an issue over here. We've got some scarabs, but they've already split, so it's not an issue. We'll heal up, let them come to us, find out who needs healing, heal everyone, and then Thaddeus drops another bomb. For Epic 1, again, you're not allowed to use any flamers, so we're just going to use Bellator to kill these 5, I guess, and Tyrith's going to hop up and poke one in the face. We'll just move incisors here. They'll move in and attack Tyrith, who will retaliate thanks to her special ability. And now we're going to use Bellator's summons around this guy, who obviously comes back to life. Tyrith can poke this one again, and again with incisors. Let's try and make sure they stay dead this time. And now we'll move incisors up and heal everyone. Tyrith can use her active ability on the one that was on full health and finish it off. And then, thankfully, Bellator can jump up and finish the last one, and if not, he had his buddy to help him out. Epic 2 requires you to have power weapons, and I'm not a massive fan of this because many of the power weapon characters are legendary or were stuck behind a battle pass, such as Marshal Dreer. So if you have got Marshal Dreer, this is how you do it. And by the way, you probably will need Yarrick as well. So let's start by killing this Necron here. Make sure that Kariyan is in the long grass. And charge in to here, which means you get your other 3. Yarrick can summon in his 2 troops. And make sure you've got the danger zone on to make sure that Tyrith isn't anywhere that she's going to get hit. It doesn't matter if Dreer gets hurt because, of course, he can heal himself. And then you can push forward with your characters. The summons will be targeted, and then you can finally kill them off. Epic 3 means you can't use any chain weapons, so let's start with Thaddeus bombing one set of scarabs, and Bellator going up and shooting the next. We'll go all the way up with Tyrith, might as well, and kill one, and let's see if we can shoot this one as well. Excellent. And of course, as with anything Necron-y, they can always get back up, unfortunately. So, again, let's start with that. Absolutely fantastic. This is what we want. We'll go in and heal both. Because Bellator is about to go up here. Oh, he has to go to this place to attack this one with his buddies. We'll take the high ground, kill this one. And Tyrith will kill here. Now, hopefully, these two will target the summons, or not, as the case may be. We can check that everyone is on full health, which they're not. We just need to heal Bellator. There we go. Tyrith can kill one, and Bellator can exact his revenge. The first legendary restricts the use of flying characters, so basically bring in the rest of the best and go up and kill, well, everything. Then let the enemy have their turn. They'll probably come down, kill a summon or 2. It's not the end of the world. And if they hit Dreer, I am using Dreer here, he just heals himself. If not, if you've got someone else, obviously heal up with Incisors. Then I'm focusing on Makatep. We want to make sure he dies. And let's get rid of that other Ophidian Destroyer, like so, and carry on killing. Again, no one yet needs to be healed. Check again to see if anyone does need healing. And finally, well, kill the last ones. On the second legendary, you're restricted to 3 or less hits in your attack. So the important thing is get Tyrith in the middle. You'll see why in a second. And of course, the Necron revived. If the second one revives, you've got Yarrick to kill him. We don't want to bring Yarrick into the battle just yet. And we put Incisors on the bridge to be ready. Celestine goes up to kill one. And it's important to have Celestine because of her summons, which powers up Yarrick's summons. Let's go in with Kariyan and do his sweep attack to do as much damage around here as possible. We'll go up with Tyrith and use her active and normal attack to clear that mess up and heal up with Incisors. Kill this one here. And at this point, let's bring in our summons to distract the enemy. all we need to do is see who is low on health. It's just Tyrith and Incisors, so an AoE heal should top them up, and then complete the mission however you wish. And finally, the Mythic, where you can't use any blast weaponry. So I've moved Tyrith up to only kill one, and I recommend only killing one and placing your healers like this, and I do recommend bringing in 2 healers, because that means Anafet can only summon 2. If you kill more, he will summon up to a suite of 5 at the top. Then you can see those Ophidian Destroyers tunnelling, and you can see Tyrith having a free attack at the beginning of the turn, because that's what her relic allows her to do. Then put Marnius across to weaken everyone up, and I send in Kariyan to use his normal attack to try and kill off Anafet, obviously failing here. Incisors and Isabella go into safety, and I use Tyrith's active ability to kill off Anafet. I was hoping here I'll be able to get off of the barbed wire. I couldn't, so I just kill one that's adjacent to me anyway. The other abilities you just saw is whenever anyone attacks Tyrith, she shoots back. So there you go. Then get onto the high ground and shoot one of the destroyers. Hopefully you'll kill it off. And Marnius can punch one. Now we can use Kariyan's active ability, not quite killing him off, but we send in Incisors to finish him. And then I just heal up Isabella. Now Isabella gets hit, that's fine, Kariyan does, and so does Tyrith. So I was a bit unsure what to do here, but I ended up punching the Ophidian Destroyer with Marnius, which thankfully killed him, and Tyrith takes a shot at the Destroyer, along with Kariyan, nearly killing him, so along comes Incisors to the rescue. Now you can see I've got only one of the Necrons left, and I've had to heal up, and thankfully he moved out of Tyrith's range. So all I have to do on the last turn is get in a position where I can heal everyone up, there we go, and then finally kill that last Necron. But this was a difficult mission to figure out, so good luck.